All right, so Bray Wyatt released over the weekend, which is stunning. And I thought one of the best tweets that went up was from Mickey James. Mickey James wrote something along the lines of like she was kind of mocking the WWE's release, like their release statement. And she kind of like mocked it by saying, I think what you meant to say was thank you for creating this amazing character that we gave to somebody else, fired you, and can now make money off the character that you created. Now, Alexa Bliss essentially does a version of the Fiend's character, and I thought it started out really, really well. I'm still not clear what the hell happened at WrestleMania and why that went down the way that it did or what the whole purpose of it was. But as what happens with most WWE storylines that I think have some traction or at least some interest, you're not going to get a payoff for it. Or the payoff, well, in this case, we're not going to get a payoff at all. In the past, we've just gotten bad payoffs, like the stupid Hornswoggle thing where he was the general manager with the computer and he was Vince McMahon's illegitimate son and all of those things that they built and built and built and the audience invested in, and they just crapped on us all. They just crapped all over us for it. Like it would, the payoff was just absolute trash. So the Fiend and Alexa Bliss will never have the payoff. And the thing that I've loved most about Bray Wyatt is he is so involved in the character. Like the what was he, like Husky Harris or something like that? The character that he wound up doing, the cult leader, and I know that had something to do with what was that character's name that Dan Spivey played in the WWE? Like I'm completely forgetting the character's name, but it's a takeoff from a Robert De Niro movie, which all of the names of all of this stuff are escaping me. So if you're a wrestling fan in the chat, Waylon Mercy, that's who I'm thinking of. Waylon Mercy was the Dan Spivey character, and I can't remember what the Robert De Niro movie was, but there's a semblance to of the original Bray Wyatt character, Cape Fear. Thank you. The Bray Wyatt character that debuted in NXT, and they formed the original Wyatt family. Like there's some semblance to that Robert De Niro character, and he was the brains behind all that. And you could tell that Bray's got like, he's got like a twisted mind because he had such a part in that. He was a big part, so not the only one, but he was a big part of the planning of the Firefly Funhouse match as well. So them letting him go, like I just, there's speculation of a sale and all of these different things. It's like, how are you letting talent like this walk out the door? Like I can go either way with Braun Strowman. It's like whatever, but Bray, like creatively, is just superior to probably any other character in the company. At least I haven't read about a character as involved in his storylines as Bray Wyatt is. And then the report this morning that Ric Flair requested his release from the WWE and got it. Now, I'm sure WWE doesn't particularly care. The last time he requested his release, he showed up on TNA and started wrestling again. So the last thing we need is Ric Flair to get back in the ring and start wrestling. But I don't really know what's going on with Rick. Like Rick said like a year ago that he was going to be in the WWE forever. And I guess not. I feel like he was probably doing well, probably making decent money there. I'm not really sure what he was doing, but that's wild to me that Rick is gone, man. House show.